So when I saw these rumors online, you bet your butt I felt some type of way about this. I simply couldn't ignore the rumors anymore, suggesting that endo is a dying specialty. So today, I want to address these concerns and put an end to the hearsay.
Okay.
Yo guys, you already know who it is. No need for further introduction. But check this. Last night I was scrolling through TikTok on my phone and I saw a really interesting topic that came up. And I just feel that I had to make content to address this issue. And since I get messages from students all the time about this very same topic, it was a no-brainer that I had to make content discussing this matter. So today, we'll talk about specialization, a hot topic amongst all students and prospective applicants. I remember when I was hyperfixated on which specialty I wanted from the moment I got into dental school. But it's hard to make a decision about a career choice like that, especially when you have literally no real-life exposure to it in school. So like many others, I'm sure, I went through specialty phases in school. Let me know in the comments below if you're currently going through one of these phases and which specialty you're infatuated with at the moment. For me, I started off in perio because dental implants seemed like the future of dentistry. Then I got into oral maxillofacial surgery because the idea of putting somebody's face back together just seemed like a total badass thing to do for a living. And finally, it was time to choose an honors program in my D4 year, and I fell in love with the field of endodontics. Endo at its core is neurovascular surgery of a tooth. How freaking cool is that? The perfect blend between art and science, technique and finesse. During my honors and endodontic program, I did almost 20 root canals while still being a student. The average requirement for NYU was like 3 canals. Additionally, I practiced endo on over 50 extracted teeth during clinic after hours. And if you guys want me to make a video on how to get really good at endo before you ever see your first patient, like this video and tell me in the comments below. I'd be happy to share my secrets on how I practice root canals on extracted teeth. I truly believe that the dental school endodontic experience is easily one of the worst of all the specialties. It leaves such a bad taste in students' mouths that they're off-put at the idea of ever even attempting endo in their careers. And this leads to a life of referral-based pain management. I always believed if you're bad at something, you're not gonna like doing it. But if you're really freaking good at something, it's hard not to enjoy it. And the fact of the matter is, most people were never taught proper endodontic mechanics early enough in their career. It gets to the point where they simply are just bad at endo, so they never do it in private practice. These are just my 2 cents. Anyways, I gained a ton of experience in the honors program with various systems like Wave 1, Pro Taper, and I was even able to use the Carl Zeiss microscopes for really challenging cases. Among nearly 400 students of NYU, I felt to be the most competent in my skills as a junior endodontist. So when I saw these rumors online, you bet your butt I felt some type of way about this. I simply couldn't ignore the rumors anymore, suggesting that endo is a dying specialty. So today, I want to address these concerns and put an end to the hearsay. All I ask of you is that you please drill into that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. This helps me figure out what you like, so I can help you gain better access into making better decisions for your future. All right, now let's get to the bottom of this. Is endo truly a dying specialty? Is it worth investing an additional 2 years of schooling to focus solely on root canals? Let's talk about why the future of endodontics doesn't seem too good going forward. One of the main arguments is the success rates of root canals compared to the predictability of dental implants. Due to the rise of dental implant research and technology over the past decade, many are wondering why we should save a tooth on its last leg if we can easily extract it and replace it with a dental implant. Root canal treatments do have really high success rates, with studies indicating success rates around 85 to 97% over a 5-year period. And in most cases, a properly performed root canal can allow the tooth to function normally for many years to come. But performing RCT well is extremely technique sensitive with a ton of variability. However, dental implants are also popular and an effective solution for broken down and infected teeth. By removing the tooth and surgically placing a titanium screw into the jawbone, it eventually fuses into the bone over time, providing a stable foundation for a brand new tooth to be attached. And dental implant success rates are generally very high, with studies reporting success rates of around 95 to 98% over a 10-year period. And just as a side note, both of these results should be taken with a grain of salt, as it strongly depends on several factors, like the skill level of the clinician, the hygiene of the patient, and also the patient's medical history. But I must say, dental implant awareness is growing rapidly, and more patients are asking about them now than ever before. So much so that some endo residencies are even teaching dental implant placement. This is literally antithetical to the concept of root canal treatment and tooth preservation. While undergoing my surgical training to become an implantologist, I even had an endodontist in my class to place implants. This is mind-blowing. Also, it's worth noting that new technology is making the specialist job harder and harder each and every year. And actually, to be fair, every dental specialty faces challenges from new tech and innovation. It's kind of like how Invisalign eats away at the ortho bag. Advancements in rotary systems and imaging, like CBCTs, make it easier for general dentists to handle specialized endodontic cases. But make no mistake, just because you have the tools doesn't necessarily mean you're able to complete tougher cases. Moreover, the astronomical debts for recent graduates are now encouraging dentists to keep more procedures in-house and refer less out than ever before. Just think about it. If you got a massive loan payment at the end of each month and you're constantly having patients come in for pain, it's gonna be really tough for you to refer that patient out every time and watch that patient walk out of your door. I see less referrals going to the endodontist in the future, and the ones that do get sent to the endo are gonna be the hardest of the hardest cases. Endo is an incredibly stressful job. It sounds nice and simple in theory, but actually, you're staring at a 1mm hole in the back of somebody's mouth, working blindly, solely off tactile sensation. Not easy stuff, my friends, not at all. But with that being said, I do acknowledge that certain aspects of endodontics, such as retreatments and apicoectomies, might be performed less frequently as implant dentistry becomes more predictable. Now, let's explore some of the reasons why I think the field of endodontics has a pretty awesome future. Guys, patients have a strong desire to keep their natural dentition. There's simply no substitute for a real tooth. While dental implants can be life-changing for certain patients, they certainly can't replicate the experience of having natural teeth. Additionally, patients often prefer to avoid surgical procedures whenever possible. They don't want to go through the months of osseointegration, which is a necessary evil for dental implant placement. In the world of same-day delivery, people want immediate solutions to their problems. Root canal treatment provides a prime example of an instant fix. You can walk in with pain, get treated, and walk out healed and infection-free. And from a financial perspective, insurance reimbursement rates for dental specialists like endodontics are significantly higher than those for general dentists. There's no hiding that. Performing root canals with low-paying insurances can be a total drain on profitability for the general dentist. Thus, referring out and focusing on other procedures that offer better profitability per hour becomes a more appealing option for the general dentist. Many docs probably wonder, why am I doing a molar root canal for $700 that may take me multiple hours of stress when I can do a much more profitable and predictable procedure like a crown prep in even less time for more reimbursement? And to add on top of this all, what happens if that root canal fails? Performing endodontic treatments requires just a high level of skill and expertise. In the hands of an inexperienced clinician, root canals can be highly unpredictable, and complications can arise each step of the way, such as difficulties in locating canals, navigating to the apex, dealing with calcifications, and managing complex root canal anatomy. Even if everything seems perfect initially, there's still a risk of failure in the long run, which may result in disappointed patients and a loss of trust. It's no surprise that root canal treatment is often considered the most disliked and most referred out procedure amongst general dentists. Overall, I firmly believe that endodontics is a fantastic specialty within dentistry. All the endodontists I know are booked out for months, indicating such a high demand for their services. It's an extremely lucrative profession too, with really low overhead once you analyze the numbers. I have a really close buddy of mine who recently graduated as an endodontist, and he's already earning over $400,000 per year, working just one column. Once he expands to a second column filled with single canal teeth, he told me he expects to earn over $600,000 per year. Ladies and gentlemen, he only works 4 days a week, 16 days a month. And if you know me, you know I love cars. So when I heard the new car he bought, I was absolutely in awe. Man, he pulled up to my practice in this super sweet AMG Mercedes GT53. I sat inside that thing and literally questioned all my life decisions about why I'm not specializing immediately. Needless to say, endo offers an incredible lifestyle. With just a 2-year residency, it's an appealing specialty to consider. And personally, I didn't choose to specialize in endodontics because I have a passion for various other aspects of general dentistry. But I'm eager to hear your thoughts on this topic. Are you considering endodontics as a career path? Feel free to leave a comment down below. If you found this video interesting, as always guys, please like and subscribe. Share this video with a colleague who may be considering endodontics in their near future. That about wraps it up guys. Take care. See y'all next time.